So first off, I'd like to thank your parents. This is Chase. Hi. Steve and Carrie, for their amazing help and taking care of our daughter, protecting her, and especially giving us a fantastic night last night on the beautiful beach. Thank you. Thanks to my wonderful wife, for those of you that haven't met her yet, Maxine.
Maxine, stand up.
For her support and taking care of Alex every day, in every way, behind the scenes as well. And to all of you, many of whom traveled far and wide through crazy ice storms. Hi, Derek. Little D. To make it to our beautiful celebration. Isn't this cool? What do you think of the bride and groom? Are they magnificent or what? We chose the middle point of these beautiful Florida Keys because of its spectacular location, but mostly because of an intimate connection with them. This is Alex. Our special baby girl was born not far from here. Just down the road in Key West. And we spent so many weekends together cruising the waters that you saw and experiencing the beautiful marine life and plentiful reefs. This will be over soon, hopefully. This weekend, and especially tonight, in this magical place, is a celebration of the power of love and the magic and mystery of destiny. A destiny brilliantly illuminating our lives and all of yours here tonight, right now, this moment, and this moment with all of you. This story of love began a very long time ago. 45 years ago, in fact, when a boy much younger than his 17 years journeyed far from his home to chase a rainbow. His dream of becoming a star, being super unworldly, and quite naive. The start was rocky and difficult to figure out. He felt like a fish out of water. The doubt of his decision to come to this place growing larger by the minute. All he could think of was running back to the safety of the home he had so boldly left just a few short weeks before. Hoping this was just a bad dream, he dragged himself to a social event nearby to show respect for the opportunity to enhance this talent that he had been given. Pasting a smile on his face, he showed up and glanced around the room, looking for a lifeline. Anything to extinguish the nagging feeling that this bold journey had been a big mistake. Unexpectedly, he felt drawn toward the center of the room as he was pulled forward to a group of jovial people. And directly in front of him, the most beautiful girl he had ever laid eyes on. As her eyes met his, everyone and everything else disappeared from his vision. In an instant, without any doubt, from deep in his soul, where there is no sound, no logic, or intellect, only truth, he knew why he had traveled all this way. It was to find her, his princess, and she was his destiny. Thank you very much. Good night. Dizzy and lightheaded, never short for words, he searched for the right words to say, to tell her something, to tell her everything. But alas, words did not come, for those words do not exist. Feeling a sense of urgency to do something, he reached forward, clumsily wrapping his arms around her knees, hoisting her high above, in exuberant and foolish celebration. She was unimpressed and went rigid as a board. No one had ever dared, not even her closest friend, let alone a stranger, to do something as foolish as this, and she glared down at him angrily. Hypothetically, this is not. Sensing the tension, he gently put her down, shyly brushing off her response as a temporary condition he could soon remedy. It took some time for her to forgive him. But this was a first. He was so different. And somehow, deep down in her soul, she understood what this really meant. He was her prince, and he had come from a land far, far away. For her, and yes, she would be his princess. A few short years later, they were wed, and in love, they had two beautiful daughters whom they named Alex and Frankie. You see, Alex, 45 years ago, this magnificent universe smiled when your mom and I met, and your life and this night, right here, right now, became a living possibility. tonight, very close to where your life began, you and Chase, your prince, begin your lives as man and wife. Because of the power of universal love and the magic of destiny. We're not done. As I said when we began, the Keys and Key West is a special place for us, for that's where your life began. Living in Key West, your mom ate so much spicy conch chowder, after which you kept her up nights, showing your opinion of this by boxing her in the sciatic nerve, probably from the heat. But I recall almost every moment with you since you blessed our lives. Your infectious laugh, gorgeous flowing hair, and the way you look at me, just the way you only can do, melts my heart just like the first moment I ever saw your beautiful face. We were having so much fun with you that we blessed you with your sister Frankie, your best friend, secret bodyguard, 25 months later. You loved her from the start and tried to convince us of this with a look similar to Jack Nicholson in The Shining, grinding your teeth and trying your best to poke her in the eyes, and mimicking Mom's lullaby that she invented, warning you perfectly, this is you, this is the baby, don't touch the baby.
Don't touch a baby.
And in what now seems like an instant, here you are today, a young, confident woman, standing on the cusp of your new life and great adventure with the love of your life, the same way Mom and I did nearly 40 years ago. Chase, I salute your gallantry and behind the scenes planning you undertook on the Sunset Cruise in Key West, no less, to get my blessing. You have literally remodeled yourself from the ground up, giving up your love for khaki Dockers and semi-orthotic Clark shoes. Frankie swears you and Alex are identical in many ways to Max and I. And I think she may be right. Seriously though, you proved to Max and I, beyond a shadow of a doubt, that your parents did a perfect job. Listening to the outpouring of love and admiration for you as a son, brother, and sister to your sister. Thank you for that, Tess. Leaves absolutely no doubt that indeed you are the catch of a lifetime. This is Chase. Earlier this evening, Alex embraced you as her husband. And today, in front of every one of us here today, we welcome and embrace you wholeheartedly, not only as Alex's husband, but as our son. Now, I'm going to give you, both of you, the key to a successful marriage. The cardinal rule, both of you, please listen to me. Carefully, everyone, keep it down. This is important. Alex, when you talk to Chase, talk to him as if he's 5 years old. And Chase, remember always that Alex may forget this cardinal rule and talk to you like an adult. And you will definitely not have a clue what the heck she's talking about. Seriously though, Max and I have perfected this style of communication. Although Max will not admit, she still struggles a bit with it. Right, babe? Sweetie, where are the car keys? You put what? Here are, seriously, I'm going to sum it up right now. A few other important rules to think about. Never ever forget the spark that brought you together, no matter what. Real truth is a feeling, not something that emanates from logic or intellect. I think we're almost there. This is the last page. Be always humble and grateful for this living universe within each of us, so perfect in every way, and which brought us and both of you here today. Listen not to others, logic nor intellect, for ultimate truth is very much a feeling and not a concept. Live not by fear, but with the knowledge that anything is possible. There are no gates, no doors to your path. Live life fully on and involved. Look up to no one, look down to no one. Treat all precious life on Mother Earth, even a tiny ant, with respect, love, compassion, and gratitude for all creatures who inhabit Mother Earth and often give their lives to sustain ours. My beautiful daughter, and now my son. May God bless both of you with a long and happy life, filled with love, peace, understanding, compassion, and adventure. I love you both for as long as I shall live.